Okay, I'm going to show you real quick how to record a track basically in Audacity. This is going to be a real fast tutorial just kind of showing how to do normalization, noise reduction, add some treble and bass, if I could talk, and then go back and normalize your track again. Every action we take on an audio track in Audacity, we're going to run normalization against it and normalize that so that everything comes back to zero and we got a nice level sound all the way across the audio we record. I'm going to record something real simple and stupid here real fast and just use it as a sample as I walk through this with you. Again, I'm gonna put 5 seconds of just nothing but noise room on the front, and I'll tell you why in just a little bit. Okay, we're going to use this as a sample to do in this audio recording just to show some of the steps needed to really punch up an audio file. All right, that's the file now we're going to use. Now, on the front side here, let me play this so you just kind of hear what it currently sounds like. Okay, we're going to use this as a sample to do in this audio recording just to show some of the steps needed to really punch up an audio file. Okay, that has a little bit more mid and high frequencies than I like to have in my voice when I record, so I'm going to punch that up with some treble and some bass here in a little bit, and I'll show you that. This is a Blue Yeti mic that I've got, and so each mic obviously has kind of its own profile for sound, and you'll want to kind of make adjustments based on your particular mic as to how you want that to work and how you want that to sound. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to go into the noise reduction first. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to just click inside the track, do a Control A. I'm on PC, and so we're going to go to Effect. I'm going to normalize this just to make sure everything's even and keel. I've got my settings at -0.5. I think defaults come in at -1 in Audacity when you do this, so you may have to make some adjustments just based on the gain of your mic and the settings that you have for your particular setup. You can preview this. I just click OK. I've already gone through and checked this. Okay, not much happened. -5 is not going to reduce things a whole lot. You may find, like I said, that you need to do a -1, maybe a -2, depending on where your settings are, but you can find that. Now, what we're going to do now is I'm going to highlight this 5 seconds, 6 seconds that I had at the front end with just noise room. What we're going to do is then go to Effect, come down to Noise Reduction. Two-step process here. We've got to get a noise profile first. In other words, Audacity's got to learn, based on what we've highlighted, what is the noise in this audio file that we want to remove. So it has to have a profile of what that sounds like. And so we're going to do Get Noise Profile. All right, now that it has that, nothing's changed, obviously. So we're going to go back. I'm going to select. I'm going to click inside the track again, do a Control A to select all of track. Go back to Effect. We're going to do Normalize. I do it just to have it all in place, everything the same, every time I make an action. Noise reduction. Now we're going to do step 2. These settings are the default for Audacity. Yours might be a little bit different. Again, you'll just have to kind of play with it sometimes. I think the defaults actually work for what I need to do, so I just keep them as are. I do OK. Now you'll notice everything flatlined where we had the noise from the room previously. So now you've removed everything. I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to delete this little section since I don't need it. I'm going to Control A again, select the file. I'm going to go back to Effect. We're going to normalize again. All right, normalize the track. Now, it still has kind of that mid-high punch to it. I want some more bass in this for my voice, and so I'm going to go back to Effect with the track all selected again. Control A if you need to. All right, we're going to go to bass treble here. All right, now these settings, nice thing is once you get these set, Audacity saves it. You don't have to go back again and again. So my voice, I like these settings. Yours may be a little bit different. You ought to kind of play with this and figure out what sounds good to your ear. So I've got 19 for bass, treble, I've got a 10, and we boost those. So I'm going to apply. Okay, everything just went nuts in the audio file. It's all out of whack, and so we're going to go back with everything still selected, all of it selected. Go back, and we're normalizing again. Okay, I'm going to take it back to a -0.5. Everything drops back. Now I'm going to play this, and hopefully you can hear the difference. Okay, we're going to use this as a sample to do in this audio recording. There's more bass to show some of the steps and some punch, just to kind of clarify things with some treble that I boosted as well. Hope that's helpful.